Nobody cares about how much time does it take to get insights out of your data, the steps you took to get there, or the effort that you put into it.
I don't care.
So you can use the ancient filtering technique to filter each row or column to eventually get the answers that you're looking for. Or you can save time and get more insights by utilizing pivot tables. In this video, I'll show you how to use pivot tables to answer the most common questions that you'll definitely be asked in your data analytics job. I'm Anas, welcome to X Analytica. If this is your first time on my channel, please make sure to check my other videos and subscribe if you'd like to see similar content in the future. So you're asked about the top 20 products that have the largest profits by volume and the top by profit margin. We have to look first at our data. We can see that there's the standard cost, list price, products, category and subcategory. So we need to add in the profit column, which is the list price minus the standard cost. And we need to add also a margin column, which is the list price minus the product cost divided by the list price. So after we added the margin, change the data type to percentage rather than being numbers, and we have to make sure that our table is in a tabular format in which each column has headers and there are no empty columns, rows, and no total or subtotal rows. Then we have to check recommended pivot tables to see if there are added insights, or we will get a sneak peek into our data. And then we insert pivot tables in which also we can change the how the pivot table fields appear. I will opt to the standard appearance of that. From here we can change data type to, for example, from sum to average, and etc. And we can change also and I'm gonna change the data type to and from the number format I'm gonna change it to currency. So I'll have a dollar sign attached to it, and the decimal places I'll change to 0. Okay, and after that I'm gonna add the category filter just to maybe choose like bikes or all of the categories that I have. I can add also the category to the columns, row to the columns, so I can see it divided by that, and I can choose to have or remove the grand total or the total values for each one of them. Then I'm gonna rename the like sum of profit to profit, and the like the products column, and in here I'm gonna sort the profit by descending order, and I can also, like, what I want to have is a descending order by profit, so it will show the largest profits, like the largest profitable products, and downwards to the least profitable product. So as you can see, Mountain 200 silver bikes has silver 42 has the largest profit, and then I can copy and paste that table in which I will have the top 20 profitable products and the top 20 profitable products. And then as you can see, if I try to rename the margin column, it will not allow me to do so because I already have the margin column in the fields already named. So in order to bypass that, I can add a space like before the margin, or I can add it after it. So as you can see, it allowed me to rename it, and then from the field settings I can untick the autofit column with on update for this chart, and then I'll add the sum of profit to the values field and also another sum of profit to the value field. As you can see, the data now shows as a percentage, but it doesn't make sense, so I want to change it to currency as well, so it shows a dollar sign. I'll move these out of the way. I'll move these columns and tables out of the way, so I'll have a more like more space to work with. The reason I did that, I added two profit columns or fields because I want to show value as for the second like sum of profit column, and I chose show value as a percentage of the grand total, and then I also want to sort it by descending order by sum of profit, which is the second column. So as you can see, the top 20, it shows that it like acutes to 1.61 of the grand total profits. And rather than having a regular filter, I want to choose or make a slicer, so the user can choose what kind of category they're interested in. Another way to sort columns is by right-clicking on the field or column and choosing sort smallest to largest or sort largest to smallest. So as you can see now, it shows I can also choose one of like all fields or all categories, or I can choose one of them. So it's easier for the user to interact with or to manipulate the data. What I also want to do is to change the design of the table. I can do that by choosing the table and then clicking on design and choosing the design that I'd like to have. And I'd like to do the same with the slicer, so it has the same colors. After that, I can insert another pivot table out of the products by profit table, and in which I want to chart it to, for example, this is a column chart. I also sort the table from largest to smallest, so I have the data, so I can have the data like sorted out in an understandable manner. As you can see from the insert chart or recommended charts, you can see that you can insert column charts, line charts, pie charts, bar charts, area, etc. But you can like choose one of these charts until you get to the tree map, and like from the tree map and beyond, it's not possible to have these charts in pivot tables. So I chose a bar chart instead of a column chart because it shows the data, or it's the perfect visualization for this kind of data. After that, I would like to sort out this bar chart to have the largest values on top. Then it begins decreasing or in descending order. So as you can see, the bar chart has changed to the way I'd like it to have, and I copy paste the chart to the original report page that I would like to send out to the supervisor or the decision maker. And then I'll do the same with the other table, which is products by margin, and I change the chart type to I can also choose pie chart, but I don't think a pie chart is really good for this example, so I choose a bar chart as well, and also descending order by sum of margin. So as you can see now, we have the two charts and the two tables, which answers my original question about the top 20 products by profit and the top 20 products by margin. You can export this page to the business line or to the decision maker that asks these questions about the data. You can also add to the columns, you can also add the category, so it shows, so you can manipulate what kind of columns or fields appear into your data or into your data set or table. So you'll have more like product by category by profit, for example, rather than having just one variable or one column type added to the data. Thank you for watching, and please write in the comments what do you think is the most relevant questions and KPIs that you can generate out of your dataset nowadays. And if you like this video, please click on the like button and subscribe if you'd like to see similar content in the future.